And now you can see the Anime and Alcohol Show in all its video glory on our YouTube page at roughedge.tv. It's tiki time at Harbor Cove Cafe. Dive into the tropical paradise at the end of Spinnaker Drive in Ventura with vibrant drinks, delicious bites, award-winning fish and chips, and more. Now featuring extended hours and great happy hour specials. Harbor Cove Cafe, the hidden treasure at the end of Spinnaker Drive. Visit harborcovecafe.net for more information. It's Sunday morning, 8 a.m. That means it's time to drink some beer and talk some anime and other stuff. This is the Anime and Alcohol Show, live here on Rough Edge FM, with your host, Devin Crow.
Wow, look at that. I had all the notifications sent out in time. That's crazy. I'm never...
Well, Rough Edge Studios is designed not to be prepared.
Yes.
So, that's the good news. So,
yeah.
So you're continuing our trend of excellence in laziness.
Yes. So they had quite a bit of news that over the last week, on Sunday actually of last week, Xbox had their game showcase.
Yes.
And it was really funny because a new Halo was announced, and if you paid attention to the trailer they showed, it showed on the bottom film or recorded on a PS5 Pro.
No way.
So here's so the new CEO of Xbox. It's a woman. I believe she's Indian too. I can't remember her name off the top of my head. But she has done a lot for Xbox in the last 6 months. If for those of you who don't remember, in November they raised Asha Sharma. In I believe November they raised the price of the Xbox Game Pass to literally just an unreasonable amount of money.
And it lost a lot of players.
And lost, I mean, millions of players. I looked into it and it was just an absurd number of players that dropped the Game Pass. And because it went from $21 a month to like $30 a month. It was a very, very steep jump. And they lost a lot of people over it. And just recently they announced, I think it was last month, that they announced that they are lowering the price back down again. And they said, oh, well, we're going to lower the price down, but Call of Duty games aren't going to be Game Pass on day one. You'll have to wait a year before they'll go up on Game Pass. And everyone was like, okay.
Is that their most popular game?
Chris has gifted a sub. Thank you to Patrick Bruma. Thank you for the sub there. Thank you for the gifted sub. And what were you saying?
Isn't that their most popular game, Soldier of Fortune, or is it Halo?
No, I mean, Halo was probably really what put Xbox on the map.
Sure, yeah, I think they
but Call of Duty, they own Activision. They bought out Activision, which makes Call of Duty.
Okay.
And it's a big title, but they're saying, okay, well, we're going to lower the price of Game Pass, but Call of Duty is not going to be available day one on Game Pass, and I don't think anybody gave a shit about that. So, we think the Halo trailer was originally going to be dropped on PlayStation's game showcase, which was the day, I think was Saturday, and I totally didn't even watch it. I didn't even think. I think it was Friday because there was a new God of War game that got announced, and
you had other things going on Friday.
This was last week.
Oh,
last week.
That's what he did.
Yeah. And so we think what happened is that the CEO of Xbox pulled it from PlayStation because Halo is an Xbox IP. Pulled it from PlayStation Showcase so they could showcase it on the Xbox Showcase.
Yeah, but you don't want people to know that. Why wouldn't somebody have blocked that out?
I don't think it really matters because it's going to be on PlayStation.
Yeah, I know that. But still, you're giving the competitor a lot of free advertising there.
Yeah. So that was pretty funny. We finally saw like a full trailer for Fable. Fable got a full trailer. Persona 4, a Persona 4 remake is being done, which comes out next year in February, which they all come out in February.
How excited are you about that? Because I know that's your favorite game.
I like Persona 4. Persona 3 was always my favorite. Persona 4 is a very fun game. I beat that one. The music's fantastic in it. It's actually they're remaking Persona 4 Golden, which was the so Atlas, when they do a Persona game, they release a vanilla Persona game, and then like a year later they release another version of it, basically with more content in it instead of doing DLC. And they're being smart about it because when they redid Persona 3, they didn't do Persona 3 Fest. They did the base game Persona, and then they released the additional content that came out with Fest as a DLC, and it was ridiculously overpriced. So overpriced, I didn't pay it. And people were not happy about that. So I think they took the hint on that and decided to do the second release of Persona 4, which is Persona 4 Golden, which I'm excited about. I beat Persona 4 Golden. And then they did a teaser trailer for Persona 6, and it looks like the color, because typically there's like a color oriented with the Persona franchise. You know, Persona 3 was blue. Persona 4 is like a yellow gold color. Persona 5 was red, and this one's green, and it looks really dark. The trailer for it was really dark. So I'm hoping for another kind of like Persona 3 Death Vibes kind of thing with this one. So we will see. So yeah, there was that. And then the third disc basically of the Final Fantasy VII remake was shown and is coming out. And so the other two went on sale. And Final Fantasy VII Intergrade remake, and then the other Final Fantasy VII Part 2, and I can't remember what the Part 2's name is, but they went on sale on Steam, and I was like, yeah, I'll get them. I wasn't really looking forward to them because Square Enix changed with their Final Fantasy. They changed the battle mechanics from turn-based to like action turn-based, which means like the enemies are always moving, and they did it with Final Fantasy 12, and I hated it. Absolutely fucking hated it. And a lot of people hated it. Most people hated it, actually. And Square Enix was like, oh, well, RPGs have to evolve with blah, 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 and yada, yada, yada. And everyone's like, no, fucking bring it back. Bring it back.
This is what we want.
This is what we wanted. But they didn't. But I played Final Fantasy VII Remake for 10 hours yesterday, and it's really fun.
I would say so.
It's
yeah,
really fun. It looks fantastic. It looks just really, really good. Plays beautifully on my PC, and I have no complaints with it. Other than Cloud is just an absolute fucking stick in the mud. But I mean, it's funny because he's always been like this somber stick in the mud kind of character, but when the original game came out, the Gamer Festival, when the original game came out, it didn't have any voiceovers to it because it came out in like the 90s.
Okay, so
there was no voiceover. It was all just text.
Just text?
Yeah, it was all just text. So you don't get like, I don't know, the extent of his broodiness,
right?
You know, through text.
Right. Text is kind of sterile.
Yes, text is sterile regardless. You know, text is how you read it. You know,
exactly.
And if like for someone like me, when I read things, it's all monotone for me. I don't really put emphasis on characters and how they sound and so on and so forth. So it's all the same. But now that
it
it's
depends on an actor delivering some of that emotion.
yes. So now that it's been remade with graphics and full voiceovers, obviously, good Lord, he is just a fucking stick in the mud character. Oh my God. And literally, in my opinion, and I'll fight people to this, a side character, her name is Jessie, is the hottest character in this so far. She's fucking hot. I'm almost certain she dies.
Which game are we talking about again?
Final Fantasy VII.
7.
It's right there. Final Fantasy VII. Yeah.
Is that Jessie?
Right on the right. Jessie Raspberry.
Jessie Raspberry. Well, the name doesn't hurt.
Look how fucking hot she is, man. She's gorgeous.
We'll see if we can get you guys a picture to look at.
That's a JPEG, so
I'm hoping it'll download as a GIF, but if it either way, we'll make it work. Well, we'll just download it.
Let's see. Oh, it's a web image. God damn it.
Stupid web image.
Yeah, Jessie is literally the hottest character. I don't care what anybody says. They made her so likable and yeah. So I played that for 10 hours yesterday. I also was very sick on Friday and Saturday, so I didn't do a whole lot.
I told him don't eat raw duck. He still eats it.
Yeah. It's so
Which of these pictures is best for Jessie? I am going to share this picture of Jessie with you guys.
I mean, that one's the second one's good. The third one's good.
Oh, okay. Let's just this one's okay.
Yeah. First
Let's see if we can
fine.
get this. That's the one we just tried.
That's the same image.
There we go.
Pinterest. Let's see if Pinterest will do us right.
Survey says probably not.
JPEG.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
So here comes gird your loins.
Yes. Gird your loins. Yep, right there. Okay. This is a high production show, everybody.
It's Rough Edge Studios. This is what we do.
It's Rough Edge Studios.
You want your slick stuff, go to somewhere else. But this is us. So here's Jessie that Devin's been raving about.
Yeah, this is Jessie.
Yeah.
Super fucking cute character.
But she probably kick your ass.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, for sure. I like that.
I'll leave her up for a while because I had to hunt for her for so much.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm playing through that right now. I'm playing through the first part. I got the second part. It was like 60% off for both games. It was like $39.99. Steam is very good about you buy games.
They make you, if you've got something on your wish list and it comes through, you're probably going to buy it because the sale is almost irresistible.
Yeah. If you wait long enough, some games will come up as 90% off too. And you're just like, wow, I mean, it's $3.
Exactly.
it's
I got one of my old favorite games, Shadow Warrior. And it was, I think, $29.99 new. And it went on sale 99 cents. Well, yeah, I guess I got to get that. So,
yeah. Yes.
All right, that's enough, Jesse.
So we have
bye to Jesse.
A special guest today. We have Scott's never had an Uncrustable. This is Crust Offs. And I think they're being sued by Uncrustables because
somebody was getting sued by Uncrustables because their sandwich was too much like their trademark sandwich.
Yes.
And have you had both?
I have had both.
So how close is this?
Well, Uncrustables are round, and these are square. Okay. Man, that is blurry.
That's as close as I can get without getting up and putting focus in.
Yeah.
Oh, well, maybe if I hold it back.
No, yours is just really blurry.
Yeah.
Which one focuses? Is it the middle?
That's the problem. I don't know. All right, we'll go back to this.
No.
But anyway, yeah. So I told Devin I never had one, so he shows up with them this week. So
yeah, I bought them at Costco because a 30 pack of them was on sale for like $9.99 or some shit like that. I love Uncrustables. You put these things in an air fryer.
Oh,
get the bread all toasted and the inside's all hot.
Do you put butter or something on the outside, or just like it is?
No, just like it is. My dad used to make like fried peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, like pan-fried peanut butter jelly sandwich.
So it's just bread.
It's just bread. It's just peanut butter. So it's bread, peanut butter, jelly in the middle, peanut butter on the outside, and then bread.
And pinched close in the
And then
end.
it's pinched close.
It's kind of like a Pop-Tart.
Yeah.
It's kind of good.
No, they're fucking great.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry you brought these because I'll never make another peanut butter sandwich in my life.
Yeah. They're so convenient. We're gonna be smacking the top of the roof of our mouth.
Yeah.
Fucking peanut butter. And this little fucking sandwich has 11 grams of protein. Get your macros in, ladies and gentlemen. You can tell we're concerned about our macros.
Yeah, we're the pictures of health when it comes to selling stuff. But
Yeah. I had
good.
Friday and Saturday. I had just absolute violent diarrhea all day long.
Probably from these.
Both days. It was miserable. I don't know what I ate, and then I went shooting on Friday as well.
Well, you had no choice.
Well, I could have just sent Colette with Nathan and not worried about it and stayed home, but I decided to go up.
Colette really wanted to go.
She did really want to go. So yeah. So that was fun. Being up in Rose Valley, shitting my brains out in their bathroom up there. Thankfully, they have their own private bathrooms in that club.
So you went up there to the club to shoot.
Yeah.
And just you didn't. There was no competition or anything going on.
No. It was just a recreational shoot for me, Nathan, and Colette.
Yeah, I'll be buying these. These are pretty good.
Well,
and these are Charlotte's. Did yours say Charlotte on there?
Does it say Charlotte?
Right above Krustoff?
Yes.
Charlotte's Krustoff.
Yeah.
Kind of fun. I don't know this for a fact, but I think this came from the whole thing of cutting kids' crust off on their bread.
Yes.
And it makes sense because
all the schools, every field trip I've ever been on for the kids, when I chaperone, whenever it's lunchtime, they all get grape Uncrustables, which is the worst flavor.
I don't like grape at all.
It is the worst fucking flavor. But strawberry is good. And then they recently came out in February during Valentine's Day. Uncrustables came out with a raspberry flavor.
Ooh, I love raspberry.
And that is the best flavor.
I love raspberry.
It is
see what I did there?
Yeah, Jesse Raspberry. It is the best flavor.
I can imagine.
Hands down, best flavor.
The problem with the grape, and I don't know what kind of grape they use in their sandwiches.
Concord.
I recently had to, I think it was Concord. For a medical procedure, I had to, I could eat grape jelly. I couldn't eat strawberry jelly. Nothing with seeds in it. So Shelly got me a jar of grape jelly, and I hadn't had it for years. God, that stuff's boring and just, it doesn't taste good. It tastes like candy.
Yeah. I don't like grape flavored stuff because it's always grape. It's always Concord grape, and I don't like that flavor. So
give me a real grape. I'll love a real grape, but
purple flavored, man.
Yeah, and that's what it is. It's flavored. It's like a candy.
Yeah.
So anyway, Devin did find a new series for us to watch.
I did.
Teach me a lesson.
Teach you a lesson.
Teach somebody a lesson.
It is a Korean drama released on Netflix a few days ago. And it is about the Minister of Education creating a new group, law enforcement group, essentially, that goes into problem schools and identifies the problem and then fixes it really any means necessary. Any means necessary. The first episode, now you've seen the first episode, so I'll talk about that one. There is an issue of school bullies. It starts off with someone jumping off a roof, which is a very common thing in Asian culture, to jump off of roofs.
Because he'd been bullied.
Yeah. He was being bullied so much. And it starts off with our main character, Kid, and just all hope is lost for him.
Well, they treat him really bad.
They're treating him really bad, and this is after another kid jumps off, and the school officials have paid off paid off the police to make things disappear. Excuse me. Because
the students who are the bullies are the wealthy pricks.
Hey, what up, Wizard? Yes. The bully, the main bully, is actually the son of a politician who is like kind of a presidential candidate in Korea. And so our protagonist fixer goes in there and kind of interrupts this kid kicking this other kid and just literally slaps the shit out of him over and over and over again.
And it feels so good watching that kid get slapped.
Yeah. And we're talking about Teach You a Lesson right now, Corey. A new Korean drama that dropped on Netflix. And they went like really into it. Like, it's funny because the dad of the kid, the bully kid, actually goes to the minister of education, and he's like, we're in the same party, god damn it, and he's like, I don't care, everyone deserves a safe environment and blah blah blah.
Maybe you'll be looking for another job then.
Yeah. And everything just kind of gets uncovered, and yeah, it's fucking good. It's crazy.
It's got rave reviews on Rotten Tomatoes. I mean, I think this episode, the first episode, is 100%, which is impressive. And the star of this show, I want to make sure I get the right guy.
Kim Yoo-young.
Is that him? Yeah. He was also in the movie that we talked about last week, The Gangster, the Cop, and the Devil. And he's really good. And what I like about this best is he always has a smile on the face when they're chewing at him or where they're threatening him or do something. And the smile on his face is, you don't know what's coming.
Yeah. It is a really good show. Now, for those of you who don't watch Korean dramas regularly, and I am one of them, every episode is at least an hour long.
Yeah.
If not more.
They're like little mini movies.
Yes. And there's a total of 10 episodes all. The 10th episode, it's funny because the first episode is on IMDb is rated a 9, and the 10th episode is rated a 9, and those are the two highest rated episodes. And they are very good. But I think every other episode is rated like an 8.
Yeah, they're way up there. The overall total is like I said, 97% or something like that for people recommending that show. And it's just good. It's the kind of thing you wish you could see in real life.
Yes.
Some of these kids are just jerks. The bullies are the worst.
Yes.
And they're not so tough when this guy shows up and starts beating the hell out of them.
Yeah. So it's
it's kind of like Fargo and other shows like that they've been doing these days, where a season ends and they relocate. And in this case, Reacher does the same thing. In this case, he's going to relocate to another school every episode.
Every episode, with the exception of I think 9 and 10 focus on the same because it's the finale kind of thing, every episode is a new school. So, yes, really, really good show. Highly recommend. I mean, obviously, it's really recommended. Wizard, if you're still here, what were some of your on the because I know you watched more of the like PlayStation, Nintendo, and Xbox showcase. What were like some of your like big like, oh my god, they're finally releasing it kind of things? We already talked about Persona 6 teaser trailer, but did you see anything that was like, oh my god, I can't wait for this? Because like, completely honest, studios are afraid to release games right now. We talked about it last year as well. Studios just don't want to release a game this year because of GTA 6 that's coming out in November. Again, it was supposed to come out in March, I think, and then they held it back until November. And just
it's like theater staying away from Odyssey.
Yeah,
you don't want to get anywhere near Odyssey.
Like it's same thing. You don't want to release your movie when the new Avatar movie comes out. It's just like they don't want to compete with that. And I get it. So it's just going to be kind of a bum year for games. But I mean, the one for me is definitely Fable. I was a big Fable 1, loved it. Fable 2, Fable 3, I think sucked.
Not just wasn't as good. It sucked.
Yeah, I think it sucked. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to Fable. February 23rd of 2027 is when that one's coming out.
So that is a while.
Yeah.
Well,
next year.
Not too bad, but it's
like,
a while.
It's like 8 months away, 9 months away or whatever.
Well,
it's a baby.
8 months.
So, but yeah, that was
I'm looking forward to the new Duke Nukem game.
Which, I mean,
it doesn't exist.
Yeah,
if it did, I'd be very, very excited.
It's funny because like 10 years ago, that was, I mean, many years ago, that was an ongoing thing of Duke Nukem Forever.
Yeah.
And then they actually did it, and it was terrible, but
it wasn't terrible.
Man, try to release that in this day and age. You know what's funny is I'm really starting to notice the generation of kids that are in like middle school right now is very similar to we got a long one here. Nintendo dropped a few bangers, but the only company not afraid to release next to GTA. But I think honestly, Xbox Gears of War and Halo Combat Evolved. Oh yeah, it's a Halo remake. It's the remake of the first Halo. PlayStation pretty much only had God of War. But I'm afraid they're gonna make it a little. Yeah, the Duke Nukem. He says he's afraid of me. The new God of War. I wanted to talk about that.
He also mentions that Duke Nukem kind of died. Yeah, I'm aware. It was just my favorite game at the time.
For those of you who don't know, my phone is my stream manager, so I don't have to look over there. I can look down and
we got cameras everywhere, including this one for
this camera's fucking everywhere. But there's Scott's blurry camera. There's mine not blurry camera.
Part 3 is off. There's Devin's close up.
Yeah.
There's our overall shot.
The new God of War, which is a God of War no one asked for.
Is that the subtitle? God of War, the one no one asked for.
Yeah, it's God of War Freya. I think is what. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one, but it's Kratos' wife, his second wife, by the way, not the first wife in the first God of War game.
So even gods of war get divorced, or did he kill her?
She died. He didn't kill her. She died, but it's about his wife. And she comes back to life, and you play as her. Nobody wants that.
What was the thinking process?
Like, how do you have, like, they added a gelatinous cube, you're right, and they added a gelatinous cube, which kind of throws the whole vibe off. Yes, it's fucking weird. Like, no one, like, it's not a God of War game without Kratos. Like, that's the thing. Kratos is the God of War. So I'm sure it'll do fine. I don't think it'll do as good as Kratos God of War, but I mean,
I don't understand.
No one asked for this.
Yeah, it seems like a bizarre turn.
Yeah.
I mean, as a spin-off kind of game, okay.
Yeah.
But
it's a spin-off. I mean, it's definitely a spin-off, but they're just like,
but it seems like it should, I don't know. It seems like it should.
It just feels like
it feels lesser.
Well, it feels like they were working on a game that was God of War-esque, and they were like, you know what? Let's skin this a little differently, make it God of War, and make it about his wife. And they're like, you're getting a promotion, you know? Instead of just making a whole nother game, they're just like, you know what? Let's throw the God of War title on there and make it about his wife that comes back to life. And then this
maybe it's like beer, you know, when they make a bad beer, they just rename it and put it on the shelves anyway.
Honestly, I thought they passed the torch that they would make Kratos' son the new God of War, but they did something different. Exactly. What's his fucking name in that game? I only played the first new God of War. I never played Ragnarok, but it just seems really weird. It just seems like a really weird choice. But what I was saying earlier, that this generation of kids is very similar to the generation of like I grew up in, very politically not correct, you know, like we went from like this total PC generation, which I would say was Josephine's generation, to this not PC generation. and I like it.
That, and don't expect it to ride long because those things are cyclical. And I'll tell you exactly. I'll use this story about Mickey Spillane. If you guys don't know who Mickey Spillane is, he wrote the Mike Hammer novels, and at one point he was the best-selling novelist in the world. But this is what he did in a world of books that were fantasy romances and Lord of the Rings stuff and what have you. He created this hardcore character called Mike Hammer. And Mike Hammer was a hard-boiled detective, and this guy was violent, foul-mouthed.
I prefer my Detective Sunny Side Up, but
and he was vicious. And plugging that guy in the middle of this Walt Disney World rebooted everything. And it started with him at that time. And again, it's cyclical. So then it goes, it's going to change again, and it's going to change again. It's always going to change again.
Yeah.
And that's what I liked about Mike Hammer. The reason I started reading Mike Hammer novels was I picked up a book one day at a thrift store. Now, you got to remember these books from like the 30s and 40s, maybe a few in the 50s. And I opened the book up, and the first line in the book was, "The guy was dead as hell." I'm in right there. But that was published in an era when, Emily Bronte was popular or something. So it's just, you have to get that punch in the face to get things restarted, but it's always going to recycle back to where it began. It seems to be a never ending battle.
Yeah. But so, yeah, very, very, very interesting. But yeah, the game showcases, they were fine. They weren't anything. Again, I think next year we're gonna have some banger releases, just because, like I said, no one wants to release a game around GTA 6.
Yeah. By the way, we have another comment from our friend,
Yeah, I saw it. I recommend Ragnarok. It's pretty good.
So you should try it.
I will when it's on sale.
Oh, is it on your sale list?
It's on my wish list, yeah. When it goes on sale.
I love that. I also hate that because like at least once a week something pops up on my list. I'm like, I've already got 4 games.
Most of my wish list on Steam is actually porn games.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't have any porn games on my
list. Yeah, it's most of my
wish. Can you recommend some?
Yes. I can. You know what? We'll do a whole show about Steam porn games and my recommendations.
I'm actually very curious about that. I've never played one. How does it even play? Do you wear out your mouse going back and forth?
Typically these games are one-handed, so you can play one-handed on some of these games. Yeah,
that makes sense too.
Yeah, there's some decent ones out there. But that's wild. I also got really bored. I think it was Thursday. What day was it when I was texting you about the Vin Diesel movie? Was it Thursday night?
It was Wednesday or Thursday.
Wednesday or Thursday. I decided to watch the Riddick movies with Vin Diesel. And I've seen Pitch Black. It was called something else originally.
I think it was just called Riddick Pitch Black.
I think it was Riddick Pitch Black, and then they changed it to just Pitch Black.
Or the other way around. Maybe it was just Pitch Black.
Yeah.
And they changed it to Riddick. Anyway, they put Riddick in there somewhere.
Yeah. And so I watched that ages ago. I think I've seen it twice, and it's not a terrible movie. No. I think it did fine in the theaters. It wasn't
made its money back.
Yeah. And then they made Chronicles of Riddick, which is the second one. And it I've never seen it. I couldn't stand Vin Diesel. I still can't stand him.
Why? He's the best at what he does.
I know. But family. But that movie was absolute dog shit. It had some fucking.
I thought it was the nail in the coffin for the series. That's over.
Yeah. It had this fucking Necrocon army, and the leader of this had some vision that he was going to be killed by a Freyan, and so he went around to kill all the Freyans and this and that, and of course Vin Diesel was the last Freyan, the last Mohican. And so this whole battle ensues, and spoiler alert, this movie's been out for like 20 years. He ends up killing, and the rule of these Necron bullshit people is that like you keep what you kill. So like when he killed the leader of it, he became the leader of this army, and it like, it's fucking stupid. Like it's really fucking dumb. And then they made a third one, which fucking surprised me, which is just called Riddick. Okay.
You're supposed to know the rest automatically.
Yeah. Not the Chronicles, because that was the second one. This one's just called Riddick. Kind of erases all of that. It doesn't make it seem like it doesn't exist, but it just erases all of it in the beginning of it. And it really goes back to Pitch Black standards.
Well, that's what it needs to do.
Yes.
If it's going to survive. And I'm not sure it's going to survive. I was just looking up the numbers here. The first Pitch Black cost $23 million to make. Now, You got to remember, it's out of the gate. So, of course, it goes cheaper the first time through. The second one was budgeted between $105 and $120 million. What?
Here's the thing. I can see that with all the fucking costumes and shit.
Sure. I'm not saying it's not on the screen, but is it justified by the box office?
No.
I don't think so.
Yeah, but I could definitely see how they spent the 105 to 120 million, because the costume design, the set, all this stuff was just over the top.
They probably went too far.
Yes.
And to prove that, the budget for the third one, just Riddick, was back to $38 million.
$38 million.
Now, the new one that they're talking about, Riddick 4, it's actually got a title, Furia.
Yes.
They expected between $90 and $120 million. You can't spend that kind of money on movies like these days, especially movies like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
well, is nice. So like, look, I mean, in 2004, 105 to 120 million is easily 200 million now.
Agreed.
Right?
Agreed.
Easily 175 to 200
true.
million now.
I just don't know that Riddick is going to have the legs and the push through to get.
And Vin Diesel,
in order for that movie to
fucking franchise,
in order for that movie to become a hit, it has to gross $225 million. I don't think any of the Riddick movies have made $225 million.
No. But the second one was god awful, and it felt like they were trying so hard, and but the third one was actually really good. The third one was really entertaining.
What's interesting about it is the character's interesting. Vin plays Vin because that's all Vin can really do.
Yeah.
And that's fine because that's what you want in those characters. And it's a special effects space opera kind of thing, so that's fun too. So you get through with it. But when you make a crappy one like the second one, there's no avoiding.
And it's funny because like Vin plays Vin because that's all he can do. And here's the thing: I think the reason Vin Diesel and Dwayne The Rock Johnson don't get along because they are the exact same character.
Pretty close.
They are literally they only know one character, and that's all they play in all of their movies. That's why I don't like The Rock, because he's the same character in all his fucking movies. Same thing with Vin Diesel.
You need to see the Smashing Machine. He's not the same character in that.
Oh, that's the one. That's the boxing movie, right?
Wrestler.
Oh, Wrestler.
Yeah.
I thought it was boxing.
No, it's a wrestler.
Didn't that movie bomb?
Kinda.
Yeah.
It was super low budget, and he took a big cut in the budget for it. But it went on to get nominated for like 8 Oscars. So
didn't win though.
I did not.
Yeah.
And I hated it, by the way. I thought Dwayne Johnson was great, but the movie not so much.
Wizard.
But he's different, and I just want to give him credit for that.
Wizard did say, I forgot a game that I was excited for. Nintendo announced a new Fire Emblem, and it's supposed to be like three houses, which was a choose your own adventure Persona-like game. So it's probably going to be a banger. So interesting. Very interesting.
Have you seen Diesel's XXX series?
I have never seen his XXX series. No.
If you took James Bond and blended him with Fast and the Furious, that's a different series. And blended it with Fast and Furious, you could get the XXX series.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Right?
So
the thing about Vin that bothers me is that he and Dwayne Johnson might be the same.
Wizard says the XXX series is the best, by the way.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
Is that you're right. They're about the same person, the same career, the same past. But Vin doesn't realize that. Vin thinks he's better.
Yes.
And when he was on set with Dwayne Johnson, at the time that Dwayne Johnson was the number one box office hit, the highest paid actor in the world, Vin was telling him how to act and doing it in a mean way. Vin later described it as tough love. Well, Vin's got no business telling Dwayne Johnson that. And that's what
because they act the fucking same. Like.
Exactly. Why is, if it was, somebody like, I'm trying to think of a Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, you listen to him.
Yeah.
You don't listen to Vin Diesel. And don't let him push around. And he didn't. He quit until he desperately needed it back.
Yeah.
Now he's back because he needs the money. Not the money, but he needs the hit.
Who, Vin? Or The Rock?
Johnson.
Oh.
Yeah, he's doing the next Fast and Furious.
Oh, he's going to be on the next Fast and Furious movie? Those things have gone off the rails. Holy
Yeah,
fuck.
but they each make about $1 billion.
Yeah,
so,
it's crazy.
I mean, we were on doing the Backseat Molo show yesterday, and I was bemoaning those movies because I wait till they're on streaming, and then I laugh my head off.
Yes.
And
Jeff, I do too, by the way.
Yeah,
100%.
You should enjoy them.
Yeah.
But Jeff's over there smiling, and I go, what's so funny? He said, well, I'm part of the problem. I always go opening weekend because I can't wait until it comes on streaming to start laughing at it. Yeah. Okay, I get that.
Yeah, they are so bad.
So you don't think that a man in a Jeep could reach over and push a torpedo into the oncoming enemy?
No. Remember when fucking Vin Diesel, was it Vin Diesel or The Rock? I think it was Vin Diesel. They're on that like bridge or parking structure, and he fucking slams his foot down and the whole thing crumbles. I'm like, come on. Oh my God. Oh man. They're so they're fun to watch because at home, because you just laugh your ass off the whole time. Like anybody that takes those movies way too seriously.
And that's the problem.
Stupid.
Because the cast and crew take those movies seriously.
Yeah.
They think they get pissed off if you say, oh yeah, those are funny. No, they're not. They're serious. They're about family. No, they're funny.
Yeah, they're comedy.
Yeah.
They're a comedy for sure.
Yeah. I don't go to the theater and see them. I never will. But
I never will either.
Streaming, I'll watch every one of them. I have watched every one of them. Even when they sent the Fiaro to space.
Yeah, the space Fiaro.
Oh Lord.
Oh man, the Fast and Furious movies. What is the next one? Fast 11?
Faster than shit. No, I don't know.
That'd be really funny if that's what it is. Family. Yeah, wizard.
So I did go see Disclosure Day, the new Steven Spielberg movie.
It's an alien movie, right?
Yes, but it's not the alien movie you might think it is. It's not Close Encounters of the Third Kind. It's closer to like X-Files or something, because it's more of a conspiracy movie than it is anything else. And I think that's a lot of people aren't liking it because they're expecting this balls out Close Encounters adventure, and it's not that. It's more of it's a chase scene with this conspiracy theory going on in the background. And so that's a lot. The other problem is that a lot of people just don't like Steven Spielberg because he's Steven Spielberg, because he's the most successful director of all time. They automatically just shit on anything he does. That's the problem with review sites. I told you that one guy a couple weeks ago when that movie Pressure came out with Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
And one guy said, and before I read any reviews, I read this guy's review. He said that Brendan Fraser was so bad in that movie, he should be embarrassed that it was ever struck on film. And I'm going, oh my God, is it that? And then I watched it and I thought, no, he's really good in this movie. And then everybody else talked about how good he was. And you got to realize that guy probably got turned down for an interview or something, and he had a pissed attitude. And it didn't matter how good that was going to be, he was going to rag on it.
Yeah.
Which is why you don't listen to just one guy. Screw that one guy.
Instead.
Yeah, this is where you get your entertainment information.
Because I don't get upset about no interviews. I'm just always a piece of shit. So
it makes it easy because you're always true to yourself.
I'm consistently giving bad reviews on everything. Except Mortal Kombat 2, because that movie was fun.
That was fun.
That was a fun movie.
Have you seen He-Man yet?
I have not seen He-Man.
Plans? Go see it.
The new Scary Movie was pretty good. I heard the opposite of that, actually.
But you have to understand, it's not supposed to be good.
Exactly. The thing is, I don't think this new generation knows what Scary Movie is.
Yeah. Well, they must, because it was huge at the box office.
Yeah.
But if you have to go into that theater knowing what to expect when you go see Scary Movie, because can you imagine you walk in there thinking it's a real scary movie?
Wizard, did you wear like a respirator when you went and saw the Amazing Digital Circus last act in theater, or did you watch the leaked version at home? Because I've never seen any of that, and I probably never will because I can't fucking stand the fan base of it. But there's been so many videos of like the staff having to put respirators on and like use little nose plugs when they go in and clean the theater out because of how smelly it was.
They should kill two birds with one stone, and why that movie's playing, set off the sprinkler system.
Exactly. Put soap in the sprinkler system.
It's problem solved.
Problem solved. They would melt. The people would melt. Yeah. They'd probably lose like 100 pounds of just dirt on their body. How fucking disgusting they are.
I gotta, you know what? All I have seen is still frames from that, and it looks kind of interesting.
Yeah. I
don't know anything about it, nothing about it, but it looks kind of interesting.
Yeah.
So you'll have to tell us.
It's the, like, I don't want to make I'm going to do it. I don't fucking care. Cancel me. What are you going to cancel? It's for autistic people. They're all autistic. Every video I've seen, I recommend checking out. Me and Tina went same day. We went to watch the same day we saw a scary movie. But no, everyone who was in my theater was our age, and it was fine. God, I need my glasses to read that fucking thing.
That is small print, and we're supposed to be able to read that. Come on, you know what? That's my recommendation for StreamYard. Make those bigger.
It's a little blurry for me. I need glasses now. But I recommend checking it out. It is a very good story. It's just the fan base. Anytime something comes out and the fan base just fucking ruins it, man.
See, that's why I don't pay any attention to them.
Yeah.
Because there's several toxic fan bases. I just ignore them.
It's the same thing with it's the same thing with like anime, like My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia is not as bad as everyone says it is. But the reason it's so bad is because their fucking fan base is the absolute worst. And I can't, like, after these fucking fan bases do these cringy ass fucking shit videos between the main character and another male character, and they're just like, and it's just so bad, I cannot enjoy the show anymore because all I think about are those smelly little fuckers just ruining everything. It's bad, man.
Okay, now,
dude, you go to a fucking, sorry, my Tourette's kicked in there. You go to a meetup of My Hero Academia cosplayers at like a con, and it smells like warm turtle tank. It's so bad. They're the worst, man. Oh,
I'm gonna steal that line from my books.
Warm turtle tank. Oh yeah, if anybody knows what a warm turtle tank smells like, you know.
I think that's it. Everybody knows, and as soon as you said it, it's like I know what that smells like. That's
people were so mad that the main character was not gay, right? Like, oh my god, he's not gay. How could you do this to me? I've been shipping this character with this one for the whole time, and you're telling me that they're straight? Oh my god! Like, shut the fuck up and just watch the fucking show.
Was he gay at one point?
I think it's Pommy. Was Pommy the main character? The clown, the jester? Is that the main character? Wizard?
Pommy?
Pommy. P-O-M-I.
Oh.
She's a little jester.
Pommy sounds like...
No, I was talking about... Oh, My Hero. Oh, yeah. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. On My Hero Academia. Because they finished it, right? And then it ends... Pommy
and
Jax were straight. Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah, but yeah, so Deku, the series ends and he ends up with Uraka, and people were like, I mean, sending death threats to the creator of the My Hero Academia.
See, that's the kind of fan base I don't need.
Mangaka, because he was fucking straight, and they were shipping him with fucking Bakugo and Todoroki and shit. I know all the characters' names. I know all their fucking names. Like I enjoyed the first season, and the fan base just fucking ruined it. And yeah, but they were sending like death threats out to the creator because they made him straight at the end.
First of all, it's none of their business because they're it's the creator's business. And yeah, you're the fan, but you don't get to dictate how things are decided,
Like you want to feel good about yourself, go into a deep dive of like My Hero Academia fan reels on Instagram, and you'd be like, my life is not that bad. It is not that bad.
This is their life lessons.
If I ever become investigated by like fucking IRS or the FBI or whatever and shit, and I'm going through some shit, I'm pulling up My Hero Academia reels and be like, it could be worse.
Yeah.
It could be worse. It's bad, dude. They're the worst, man.
This whole toxic fan base thing, and not just of that show, but any of them, it just infuriates me. It's just like, shut the hell up.
Yeah. Like even Naruto is not as bad. And there's a ton of fucking gay ships in there that people have done with Naruto and Sasuke and Itachi and all this other shit. It's still no one near as bad. And you can go around and interview people at cons and ask them what's the smelliest anime fan. 100% hands down, everyone will say My Hero Academia.
How's that even a category though?
Yeah.
That's how it became one, obviously.
It's like if you go to like a card event, like a card show, and you ask them what the smelliest TCG fan base is, it's always Magic the Gathering. It's always MTG, man.
My brother, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well,
dude, you know that fucking that Modelo time tank top that I sent you?
Yeah.
Dude, I was like, I should get this for Doug.
You should, yeah. Cut the sleeves off.
No, it was a tank top. It didn't have
it was all set.
Yeah, it was a tank top.
If there was any way to get it to him, that would have been perfect.
One Piece is still safe. People still can't ship Luffy. Yeah, the One Piece fan base, they're not too fucking cringy. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why they haven't gone to that. I think there's too many fucking big fucking tittied women in that anime.
Well, here's the thing to all those people within the toxic fan bases. The show is there for you to enjoy. If you don't enjoy it, watch something else.
But here's the thing. Like, there's always like some toxic fan bases to every show that gets popular, or even some that's not even that popular. But I have never met a fan base that has been so toxic and so gross as My Hero Academia.
Well, the so gross part, I'll have to let you decide that, because I haven't witnessed that. But I know what you mean about toxic. Star Wars fans have become pretty toxic these days.
Yeah, but that's a different kind of toxicity. It's
because it doesn't stink. I don't know.
It's a different kind of toxicity because, like, in my opinion, Star Wars toxicity makes sense because of what they've done to the franchise and how jaded they are over it. So they're just angry, right? Like, they're just angry because, like, they're just releasing garbage, So it's like, I get why you're mad. Like, I understand why you're mad.
So your point is that My Hero Academia is pretty decent, and they're still acting that way.
My Hero Academia is decent, but the fan base is so gross and toxic over, like, wanting these characters to be gay and, shipping and just doing these like over exaggerated nonsense reels. Like, it's just like, you're just like, fucking shut the fuck up. Go eat a bullet.
All of them.
Yeah. Jesus.
Do we have time for a beer today?
Does anybody know who Kurt Cobain is nowadays? Because you could totally, if you're My Hero Academia fan, one of the toxic ones, look Kurt Cobain up. Eat a shot, dude. We're gonna get fucking TOS for telling people to do that.
No, we're not telling people to do that. We're just
DC.
Shut up. Don't be part of a talk.
DC Comics turns fan fictions into canon comics. So.
Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. There was a band called Deep Purple, and Deep Purple they've been around for 50 years or more, and they were getting, they were seeing, I don't want to say just dozens, but probably hundreds of bootlegs of their live shows going out by these bootleggers, right? Who recorded them on their microphones or stuff like that. Well, Deep Purple said, that's basically our money. They're selling our live performances on CD. So they gathered a bunch of the best and released them on their own. Take back ownership.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
So that's what these, it doesn't matter.
Selling for $1 cheaper. I don't know if we really have, do we have a beer?
We didn't, we don't
really prep a beer, and we're almost an hour in, too. I've been ranting and raving for almost an hour about how stinky My Hero Academia fans are.
You want to try the Scoville vodka?
No. I just got over stomach problems. I don't need to
That would
add.
clear out we had Jared on the Friday Shot Day show this week, and he'd never tried it. So he tried it, and he was miserable the whole show.
Yeah, I don't need to add more stomach problems to the existing stomach problems I had.
And it's even a mild.
Here's the thing. I
Scoville.
pre-gamed Pepto-Bismol before I came onto the show. That's how you know I'm old. I'm pre-gaming Pepto-Bismol.
Not the fun stuff. We're not doing shots before.
Yeah.
He's doing Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah, I'm pre-gaming Pepto-Bismol. Jesus Christ.
So what are you looking forward to watching this week?
Wand and Wisteria, which is actually today. I'm looking forward to that
What's
anime.
this called again?
Wand and Wisteria.
Oh, okay.
Season 2. The anime is just popping off. It's so good. It's so fucking good. It's a real shame because there was another one at the beginning after the end. The anime, the season 2. The first season was absolute dog shit animation, and they announced a second season. And I'm assuming it was already picked up for a second season before first season was even done, because they would have never greenlit it with how much hate this. Because it was highly anticipated, highly anticipated. And then it came out, and the animation was just absolute fucking dog shit.
That'll do it.
Here's the thing: there's one thing about having like a trash anime. The last fucking 4 minutes of this show, we actually talk about anime. There's one thing about having like a trash anime, and having not good animation, and you're just like, yeah, this is a junk anime. This is, you expect this.
You said you've always liked junk anime.
I love garbage anime. I love garbage plotline, fucking, isekai fantasy shit. I love it. But when something is being hyped up to being like, oh my god, this is going to be as good as this anime, and then it comes out and you're just like, what the fuck was that? Perfect example, 7 Deadly Sins. First season, absolute awesome, right? And then they had to outsource the second season out, and then the second season got outsourced again. So it's been outsourced twice, and it showed, and it just never recovered from it. Never recovered from it. And it was just, and this the beginning after the end, man. It was just like, these fight scenes were not really fight scenes. They were still frames with like the fucking vision lines going through them, to make it look like they're moving fast, and repeating the same cell over and over again kind of shit. And
I've stopped watching many shows because of that.
Yeah.
There was one that went on to become a live action series. I can't remember the name of it. Hitman, who became a stay-at-home dad.
Yeah, the
stay-at-home dad problem.
The housewife, the Yakuza housewife one.
Yeah, and that was the problem with that anime. There was just still frames with lines, and then they would gently slide the artwork out or something to give it motion. It's like, no, that's not animation. That's That's a slideshow. I don't want to watch a slideshow. I want to watch anime.
Yeah.
Right? So
yeah.
Are you okay? Do we need to go?
No. Discord message I had to reply to.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, the Burt Peanut sent me a message, and was like, I don't know if I could play with you tonight, guys. So you guys are not big time for me. So
yeah, you got to tell that's what I tell to Brad Pitt when he calls.
Exactly.
I can't write your script.
I don't have time for you right now, Mr. Pitt. I just don't have time.
So I don't know anything about this, but
I don't know either. Yeah, next weekend, the Gamer Festival, June 20th.
Here in Ventura.
Yep.
Here's what it says: a packed 2-day gaming swap meet and community event featuring video games, TCG, and tabletop. Buy, sell, trade, and play all weekend. So I don't know. It's too bad that we're both going to be gone next week.
We're both going to be gone. You're going to be going to see fucking Jaws Museum, right?
Yeah, going to the Jaws Museum, and you're going to Las Vegas. Bruce,
that's right. Bruce.
Going to Bruce's house.
Yeah.
And you're going to Las Vegas. Because I think I would get us tickets for this. We could probably get press passes.
Well, we would 100% get press passes for it.
Yeah.
Don't be jealous, Wizard. It's gonna smell like shit in there.
Well, the good news is right where they keep the pigs, so it may not be so bad.
Yeah. The problem is they've put too much notice on how long when this thing was coming out. So now these TCG and gamers are like, man, I am not going to shower for 3 weeks before I go to this. Yeah.
I'll tell you though, they're starting to overwhelm themselves with events out here. And the example is they had a paranormal event at the fairgrounds this past weekend.
Yes, the paranormal circus thing,
yes,
right?
Yes. And at the same time, on the same day, they had a paranormal event at the Ventura Theater. Well, guess what? They cancel each other out.
Yeah.
My understanding is less than 20 people showed up at the Ventura Theater's event.
Wow.
But they said it turned out to be a great event. Jeff, again, from the Backseat Mobile Show, got some great ghost pictures. I'll show you after.
Okay.
But you got to spread these things out or you're going to end up canceling each other. Yeah. And it's like the movie theaters. The screens are all taken by Michael and all these other blockbusters. And the little movies got nowhere to go.
Oh, you know what's else is going to be out coming to the Ventura Theater? Thunder from Down Under.
I already got my tickets.
I know you did. Doug was probably like, fuck, I'm in Costa Rica.
Well, I asked Doug, I said, what does Down Under mean? Does it mean they're from someplace? He goes, no, that's the taint.
Yes.
So I didn't know that.
Yeah, exactly. For those of you who don't know what Thunder from Down Under is, it's male strip club. It's a male striptease thing. That's a show.
And they're doing that Father's Day weekend.
I think it is Father's Day weekend.
So this
is it? Hold on, I screenshotted it and sent
so
it to Letitia.
If it is Father's Day weekend, what they're doing is they're making all the dads feel less masculine.
No, it's August 6th.
Oh, that's good.
August 6th. You want to put that up right there?
Oh, here, I'll hold it at there.
There we go.
Thunder Down Under
2026 tour, Australia's Thunder from Down Under, Girls Night Outback, August 6th, Ventura Music Hall.
Ventura Music Hall's got some good acts.
Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be. It's funny because I saw that, and the only thing I've ever seen Thunder from Down Under was fucking billboards all over Vegas or going to Vegas.
Oh yeah,
Thunder from Down Under. That was a big Vegas show for like the longest time.
It really was.
Yeah,
big in more ways than one.
That circus comes to my town, but got canceled this year due to an injury. The paranormal one, the paranormal circus thing.
It was a paranormal injury.
Somebody
hurt themselves trying to do ESP.
No, someone got possessed.
Oh,
yeah, they got possessed, and then the priest had to come. And
I'll tell you, I don't have the pictures here, but I'll tell you folks about them that Jeff took at the Ventura Theater. There's a photo, an infrared photo of his dad sitting in a chair near a wall. His back's to the wall, and they take a picture of him. And as they take the picture, he starts to hear these voices behind him. Well, he turns around, there's nobody there. He goes, take that picture again. So they took the picture again. Well, in the first picture, the way the infrared shows is that red and orange are usually live human beings.
Mm-hmm.
But right next to him, after this, in the second picture, is a figure of a person that's all in like a very turquoise blue, just standing there.
Oh, interesting.
It could be a shadow, could be a door open somewhere, who knows? But it's kind of interesting no matter what. It could be demons.
Could be demons.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's about it for us today. We're gonna go over and raid Miss B Valentine. She's actually playing Fable 3 right now.
Really?
She's been going through the Fable franchise. We talked about the Fable franchise, so I figure
that's the one that's
gonna be a good one to send over.
Looking forward to.
Yeah.
Yes, and we won't be here next week, but we'll be back the following week because Devin will be in Vegas. I'll be with Bruce the Shark. So let me know when to hit the button.
Sweet. I should get back to work. Both of you have a good. You're working on a Sunday? That's fucking.
I'm sorry.
Retarded. That's fucking retarded.
It depends on the job. If you're a gigolo, it's good work.
No, he's a door-to-door salesman for Spectrum.
So he's kind of a gigolo.
No, he's kind of a jackass. Nobody likes door-to-door salesmen.
Especially from. No, I won't say it.
Yeah.
You could do combined jobs, gigolo / salesman. I'm just saying.
Yeah. All righty. So we're good to go.
See you in a couple of weeks, folks.
Yeah. See you in a couple of weeks.
Brought to you by The Grape, Ventura County's premier jazz venue and cocktail lounge. Located at 2733 East Main Street in Ventura. For menu and music schedule, visit them online at thegrape.club. This has been a Rough Edge Studios production.